Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast.
He is the mustard man.
He comes from down away and I can see.
Okay,
I'm a wet head man today.
He's
as well.
back on mustard teas.
Yes. Do us a favour, subscribe to the Sloppy Joes podcast. And we've got a lot of lovely messages at the minute, haven't we?
Are we getting straight into this?
Well, I just saw all the lovely messages about, we essentially chat rubbish for an hour a week.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to people and we don't overlook those messages.
Honestly, I got a bit emotional earlier. Me and Ethan were talking about this. But just people saying how much the show means to them and people going through a tough time and that sort of thing. And it's a bit navel-gazing of us to talk about it.
Oh.
But, is there a case to be made that we are not gods as a, but sort of what's one but demigod?
I've got
or
an idea. Ethan, Google, Ethan James, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone.
Here he
Yep,
is.
I am here.
Can you Google when the Pride of Britain is?
Yeah.
We're defo.
I'd like one of them.
Yes,
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Oof.
Like some sort of war veteran handing us a prize because
Yeah.
we've just been keeping people going all these years.
You knock him out of the way.
No, I won't knock him out of the way.
Well, that's
I
what you
won't
said
knock him out of the
in the group chat.
way. What a week it's been, by the way.
What a week.
We've got lots to talk about.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in terms of days of the year, having Pancake Day into Valentine's Day was two of the most extreme back-to-backs I've experienced.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It's. Has it ever happened before?
The history books can probably tell us yes, maybe once or twice, but in my lifetime,
I don't remember.
never.
Do you remember the sort of Oppenheimer Barbie thing? I know they come out on the same day, but this was almost that. And theoretically, then, is it possible for Valentine's Day and Pancake Day to be the same day? I mean, dare I say it? Is that fucking allowed? Imagine.
Well, obviously, it would have been the same day, but we've got a leap year, haven't we? Is that right?
I don't know. Maybe the leap year dragged it closer.
Yeah, maybe it dragged it closer.
Because you've now so it's 40 days in it from Pancake Day to Easter to represent the 40 days that Jesus spent in not IKEA. Where was it?
It's called Shrove Tuesday. He spent 40 days in IKEA.
Where was
wasn't
it?
a thing. If you had to spend 40 days in a shop, would you go IKEA?
Well, it's basically a big house, so yes, and it's got a restaurant. IKEA, I think, is literally the best choice you can possibly pick for that question.
Yeah.
If you had to spend 40 days in any shop, what would it be?
Do you know what? Back in the day, it would have been Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Now that would have been
starved to death within a week.
Now you just eat the chewing gums in the machines.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The little. Do you remember when you had like the Cadbury's brought out a little toy where you had like chocolates and you pay for it and one would come out and you felt like a mini vending machine.
Like a little till.
Fill up on that for 40 days.
Yeah, that's true.
We've lost our minds already with 2 minutes
we are.
in. How you been?
I've been really well, actually. I've been good. I went to my cousin's for the Super Bowl. We sort of tracked and covered that almost pre-wise, didn't we, last week?
Yeah.
We talked about what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It all went to plan, man. The chicken wings were a hit. The chicken wings were a hit this year.
And the actual game itself?
Slightly boring. It was a bit boring until the third quarter. Then there was loads of points. But me and my cousin were so, and his partner as well, all three of us were so sure that the Chiefs were going to win. And sort of dejected a bit by it.
Yeah.
They weren't really the favourites, but they've got that like Real Madrid thing where even if they're not the favourites, they still usually win because they're just so good at it. And they won in overtime, and we're all disappointed and getting mad at each other and stuff.
Overtime, is that like about extra time in football?
Yeah. So it was a tie at full time, so they both get one play each. One rush down the
Did
field.
Did they have penalty shootouts in American
I don't know
football?
what the next step after that is. If it was still a draw after that, I don't know. Maybe they just slice
That
the
would be good, that,
yeah,
wouldn't
they
it?
probably get like some world strongman like Hulk Hogan to smack the trophy over his knee, and you get half each.
Oh, that'd be quite nice.
That would be nice.
Did you watch the Super Bowl, Ethan?
Oh, well, I, unlike Joe, decided to go to work, and I also had work the next day early in the Monday. However, I did escape work, and when I did, I went to Printworks, where
Stop saying the word
He's
work.
got a lot of works kicking about,
so
innit?
much work.
Well,
like Azalea.
I worked myself down to the Printworks, you see, and there I found
He worked himself down. Good lad.
the Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoon, that wouldn't be showing the Super Bowl, would it?
No, for it wasn't. But it was showing the AFCON final just
Oh,
beforehand.
nice.
So watched that in there, and then the rest of my pals were going to the beer cellar. But you see, this was a ticketed event, for I didn't have a ticket, so I couldn't go. Or could I?
No.
Did you go?
Well, I got in the queue.
Oh no, this is him trying to jib into Wembley
again. He always does this, and then he ends up fighting an old bloke, and he makes out like people don't like him because he's short, when actually he just makes bad decisions that make people want to twat you.
Well, when I was in the queue, we saw that there was a stamping system. There's names written down. The names get stamped off rather than the wrists when people are a certain amount of people can come in, and you see, I was as the queue was going down, I was thinking, I've not got a chance here. And then I saw a group of lads come down from the outside, and I said to the security guy, "How can these go in front of us?" He went, "They're already in, mate. They've just been for a smoke." So I thought, why can't I be a smoker? So I just walked past everyone acting like I'd just been for a fag, and then I went in.
But didn't they go... But hang on a sec, obviously you can't come in because I've just told you that these lads had come in for a smoke, and as soon as I said that, you walked to the front and pretended you were also smoking.
He was at the top of the stairs, the security guards, and was not in contact with the ones down the bottom. So put on a brave face.
Smart.
How long did you stay out for then?
Smart, well done, Ethan.
Well, thank you. I stayed out till the coin toss where I put £22 on tails, and it was heads.
What a stupid man.
What a shit bet that is.
Yeah.
A bet that ends... regardless of whether you win or lose, before the game starts. That's how you really build suspense throughout a game, isn't it?
So that was good. Pancake day. Did you do much?
Waffles.
What? Pardon?
It's basically the pancakes' crispy brother, isn't it?
You didn't make a waffle, did you?
I made waffles
on pancake day.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for some reason that feels wrong.
Do you want to know what the actual truth?
Huh.
I actually made a sort of bookended pancake day with 2 lots of waffles. I made waffles the day before pancake day and the day after, as almost some sort of a slap in the face to pancake day itself.
Why?
Because I love waffles, right? Now they are better than pancakes, without a shadow of a doubt.
It's an odd one.
Because the batter is the same. It's the flavour, the batter is it's the same batter. Yeah. The thing with the waffle that you don't get with the pancake is that crisp. And the ability, and this is crucial because sometimes you make more batter than you think you're going to, the ability to reheat. Pancakes are so shit if you reheat them. Okay. You can't really reheat them. Whereas a waffle, pop it in the toaster.
What? You're fucking mad, you. So you're making waffles all week?
Yeah, it's my grandpa's old recipe. Got it out of the little card.
I thought it was just milk, fucking eggs and flour.
Well, no.
What did he do differently?
Buttermilk. So you put sorry, cut that. So you put in buttermilk in there, but because you can't really get buttermilk in England very much, you put in vinegar in milk to start to get it to curdle a little bit.
Oh, here we go. He's talking rubbish again.
No, he's not.
What do you mean you put in vinegar in milk?
It works.
Buttermilk.
Well, not quite, but it's a way to replicate. It's a way to replicate the flavour of buttermilk. But here's Grandpappy's special tip. You know I like to give you tips. I gave you the curry tip.
Yeah, you delicious.
Here's Grandpappy's special tip. What you do is, before you put the batter in, you open up your waffle iron. Hello. I've got a waffle iron, don't worry about it. Yeah. Bacon. You cut some little miniature strips of bacon onto the waffle iron, close it, let the bacon cook, let the grease come out of the bacon across the waffle iron, let it get a little crispy, open it back up, then you pour your batter on top, close it again. Not only have you got that bacon fat kind of flavour pervading the pancakes, you've also got bacon within the pancakes themselves. That is delicious. Fucking exceptional. It's really good. You'd like it.
Pancake day for you, Ethan?
Oh, I realised very late on, almost so that it was 5 to midnight. So there was no time.
So what? When you say almost so, do you mean it was 5 to midnight?
It was.
So it wasn't almost so 5 to midnight then, was it?
So you didn't have any? That's upsetting.
I saw a thing on Twitter of the Moose from Talk Sport. The Moose.
Chocolate Moose?
No, he's a man. But he's a man
or a moose, be honest.
He calls himself the Moose, and he's a growing man. So take that for what you will. And he posted a picture of pancakes with tuna fish in it, and he said that's his one.
Fuck off.
No, I'm not. I'm all up for having a laugh. I'm all up for experimenting. I like a pancake with a bit of cheese on it.
Yeah.
I like a savoury ham and cheese, the classics. Get tuna mayo out of my fucking face, man. Did you have pancakes? Surely.
No.
So I didn't have them, although I sort of flanked it with crepes, with waffles, which I think is pretty much as good.
Yeah.
Ethan completely crashes out. It's all down to you. The man,
sort of
the myth, the mustard.
Pancake Day this year, it sort of ruined my trip away.
Yeah.
So I've been in Galway for the last 3 days.
Oh, and don't we fucking know it, by the way.
It was all...
We need to talk about that. I did. Anyway, go on.
And it was only on the Monday, as it was tipping into Tuesday, that I realised I wasn't going to be at home in my own comfort tossing a pancake.
At the pancake station, because people don't know this.
Pancake station.
You've got a spare bed. Well, it was a spare bedroom that you turned into. It's sort of a revolving sort of... Whatever the next big festival is, it becomes that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he's always got work, he's always got builders in. So the turnaround between Pancake Day and Valentine's Day was a sight to behold. But
Why are you feeling?
So sometimes it'll be, an Independence Day room. Sometimes it'll be a Halloween room. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day room. So they'd put in the pancake room before you realised you were going away. So you must have been gutted, because by the time you got back, it was a Valentine's Day.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I normally keep it, I normally let a little bit of a hangover for each one.
Did you still smell the maple syrup that had been clad in the walls?
Never, couldn't smell anything.
So
I don't use
annoying.
maple syrup. I use Nutella, pure Nutella.
Do you?
Yes. We've got a new sponsor, Joe. This is very exciting. As the Sloppers welcome Surfshark.
Hello, Surfshark. I
Would
like
you have-
surfing. I like sharks.
Imagine if you saw a shark surfing.
On a surfboard. Well, that's basically what you get with Surfshark VPN, isn't it?
Now, for those who don't know, Joe, the words VPN, what does it mean, and why is it so bloody good?
If I'm honest, I don't know what the letters mean, but I do know what it means. It means online internet security.
Yes.
Not just do you get extra security, your IP address isn't being tracked 24/7 like it is normally.
Mm-hmm.
You also get access to loads of great content when you're not in the country that you're from.
Yes,
you know, when you go on
indeed.
holiday and you want to watch a bit of Premier League football.
Yeah.
When you go on holiday, actually, that new thing out on Netflix, it's out first in America. Maybe let me just change my country, nip over to America and watch it there. No strings attached.
This sounds pretty bad, but I always like to use VPNs for reality shows when I'm away.
Yeah.
I did. I was in England for a lot of the time whilst I was sunbathing in Spain, watching Love Island.
You're in Spain, but your laptop was in England.
It was
Watching
indeed.
Love Island. It's beautiful.
Yes, the Sloppy Joes have got an incredible offer for you. A coffee-priced offer. You know what I mean? And we love our coffee.
Oh, God.
Do we?
And the rest.
We have got 81% off for you sloppers and up to 3 months free. If you want to join with Surfshark, all you got to do is look at this. Ooh, little website for you to visit.
Beautiful.
It is, let me get this right, surfshark.deals/sloppy. And also, Joe, how amazing is that offer? But there is no risk in trying Surfshark. They offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. 30 days is one more than 29.
That's unbelievable. That's February on a good year. And you get longer than that?
You're joking, man. This is what you need to know. Surfshark are our amazing new sponsors, and we've got a deal for you, sloppers. So go and make the most of it now. The link is in the description. And our code is what, Joe?
Surfshark.deals/sloppy.
What are you feeling with Galway, by the way? What was that? What are you talking about?
One of the most ill-planned trips of all time.
It
from an
wasn't
admin point of
ill-planned.
view. So 3 weeks ago, Joe said, I'm away till Wednesday in a group chat.
I put a calendar in and I said, I can't record these days. That is the most any of us have ever gone to in terms of animating when you're away.
False. Anyway.
No, don't false me.
Fair enough. You
Ethan,
did say no.
I
No,
put
fair
a
enough.
calendar
Fair
in.
enough. No, I'm going to admit it. You said you're away for these days. You said you're back Wednesday. I'm away till Wednesday, so I didn't know whether.
I said I can't do record.
That's okay. That's fine.
At the fucking calendar.
I'm not going to argue with that. But in the meantime, you didn't plan who was going to do the jobs that you normally do on the days you're away, which was the issue, wasn't it?
No, do you know what my issue was?
Uploading the audio for the podcast.
Uploading the audio for the people who missed it. I was stood in a bar, and this is God's honest truth.
Yeah.
At 2 a.m, it's called the Skeff in Galway, and I uploaded the audio. But here's what I did. To save battery, I went straight to airplane mode.
Yeah.
So the audio was stuck on 16%. Then you're all kicking off going, you didn't do it. I was like, of course I did it.
Right.
And then I landed on the page, and I saw my mistakes.
So it was.
And I apologised, and I re-uploaded it there.
That's
and
fair
then.
enough.
I'm sorry about
now,
that.
My favourite thing is
The
this is
Skeff, what
this is
about
God's honest
Galway?
truth, as though the idea of being so drunk that you didn't realise that putting your phone in airplane mode would stop internet.
Oh, awful. I was so pissed.
But that's what I'm saying. That's your choice. You made a decision which made you then fuck up the audio upload, and you're acting as though,
Yeah, but
you know what?
I was away.
We all
I was
find
on
that.
holidays.
Yeah, that's okay. But you could have said to me or Ethan, "Can you upload that, folks?" Anyway, the crisis is averted,
forgot.
and the great thing is. We're not mad at you. Me and Ethan. Ethan, are you mad? You're not mad at you?
Oh, no, no.
Ethan's not mad at all. But here's the great thing.
What?
We now each have one in the bank next time we make a mistake. Because you like pointing the finger more than we do.
I'm sure.
Because last time when we had to upload the audio at 10 a.m, you went, I tell you what, people love listening to that audio on the way to work. Really sticking the knife in. So we've got one to hold over your head
Right,
now.
true.
We've got a mistake in the bank.
And I tell you this. You'll use that very quickly on YouTube.
No.
We'll be back to equal measurements in about 2.5 weeks.
I don't mind that.
You say we've got a mistake in the bank. I guess this is the only kind of bank we've got now as
Yeah,
well.
that's a good point. We have update on the business account. It is official. Monzo have cancelled our account, which is ace. And so then, no problem, we signed up for a Starling account, and that was rejected. So we are in financial limbo, baby.
And do you know what's worse? We've got to submit some accounts soon in May. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
It's all above board.
Galway. Let me tell you about Galway. What a place.
What?
Although I arrived back with not many funny tales, we just had a really nice time. Galway's great fun. No one shit themselves.
I've heard it's.
There was no one doing anything awful. It was just good boozing.
Yeah.
What have you heard?
I've heard a rumour that it's the place that Dublin could have been.
I think it may be the place Dublin was once, and now Dublin is a bit too gentrified, and there's not much too spread out and touristy. Galway is honestly a little mini. Everything's 2-minute walk away.
I love that.
We went to get in a taxi, and the taxi driver practically told us to fuck off because he went, I can see your hotel. We're like, oh my God, it's there. When we were drunk, we didn't realise how close we were to everything. I'll also tell you this.
And also, you were in airplane mode, so you couldn't use the maps on your phone.
No, I couldn't. Well, exactly. Pubs are full all the time. Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
And these aren't full by tourists, by the way. These are full by the locals.
And you, who was a tourist.
And us, yeah. I had a great time though. Yeah. It was called Rag Week in Ireland.
Oof.
I don't know.
I think you meant to say menstrual cycle, aren't you?
No, you can't say that.
That's old
Rag
fashioned.
Week.
Very old fashioned.
Very old fashioned.
Sexist.
Where I think it's like freshers for them, but halfway through the year. Very, very odd to get my head around.
Sessions more like knowing them. Hey?
Sunday was brilliant, but let me tell you this: trips didn't start off great.
Right.
We're in the airport.
Which airport?
Manchester.
UK.
It's foggy.
Oh.
Do you see the fog on Sunday?
Oh, did I see it? Couldn't fucking see what else. That's fog doing its job, man.
Right, so it's foggy, right? We sat there in the airport at 7 a.m. Flight's supposed to go at 9. We're 2 pints in. That's normally my standard. 2 pints at the airport. You're a bit merry. You get on the plane. You have one that keeps you going there, and then you sort of land and you're jolly.
Yeah.
The flight keeps getting pushed back and back and back.
No, I'm not having this.
I hit my 5th pint in the airport.
Oh no!
Oh
That's
no!
A lot to be have pre-flight.
And then they go, right, actually, we'll get you on the plane. Stuff's moving. We get excited. Although we have missed our connecting train to Galway already, so we're a bit annoyed by that. We might have to spend some more money. Get on the plane, right? Everyone's shut in. They shut the doors. Boom. As soon as the doors shut, pilot's on.
Yep.
It's 9:45, by the way. Pilot's on. Got a bit of bad news here, folks. I don't think we're going to be moving till 12:30.
Oh no!
2 hours and 45 minutes. Sat with nothing being sold.
No, they're
a
not
bit of water,
not
a bit of
with
water.
duty
That's
free?
it. No, nothing being sold.
Oh,
you just
God.
sat there. And by an hour in, I'm hungover.
Hangover's kicking in.
I'm like, I'm fucked.
That would ruin my entire week, that.
It really nearly pushed us over the edge.
Oh, God.
But we got off there. We tried to give ourselves a little
Can I just say,
talk.
before we carry on, I don't agree that a plane shouldn't take off because of fog. Because planes aren't using, like, the front window for vision, really, anyway, are they? Do you know when you're, like, up 38,000 feet in the air, if you look forward, all you see is blue.
Yeah, I thought
It's
that.
not like, oh, shit, it's that bit of blue, we need to turn left.
I thought that.
It's all fucking radars and doot, 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 Doppler and that anyway. I
thought
We're
that.
not like, sure, just go. Just, like, scan in front like you can, obviously, because you do it all the time.
Yeah.
If there's nothing in the fog, fucking set off. It's only a cloud. You fly through them all the time.
I know. I did think that. I thought about saying having a stern word at one point with the pilot.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would
Then you had
appreciate
your arm
that.
fucking ragged up your back before you knew what was going on.
But no, I really recommend Galway. It's phenomenal.
Lizzie says it's one of her favourite places in the world.
Yeah, Lizzie sent lots of good museums and restaurant recommendations. We didn't see one of them.
Did you not?
We did 15 pints on the Sunday. No, on the Monday.
Is this the day you got there?
And we did...
Wait, is that the day you got there?
No, the day we got there, we did, I think, more.
More than 15?
Technically over the day.
Over the day, yeah.
5, 3 on the train, and then cracked on. So over the day, yeah, we fucked it. Monday...
Who went, sorry?
Me, Andy, who's had the ball. His cousin Sean, he's an head above the ball, and Alfie, who's just a normal lad who's sound.
Who really shouldn't?
Together,
who really shouldn't be hanging out with you, lot, should he, Alfie?
Yeah, nah. He went to bed on the Monday when we were drinking. Like, this is the heaviest day. At 7 o'clock, he just called it a day.
7 o'clock
PM.
Oh,
he said he can't drink like this anymore. Went to bed.
He got a flight home. Didn't he?
Didn't. But go away, you were brilliant. Really? I loved it. I can't wait to go back and explore different little parts of the of Ireland now. Cork, Mayo, Kildare, Belfast.
Yep.
Yep.
The whole
crack on. But we drank a lot.
Mass.
I'm feeling it.
What?
Feeling it.
You feeling rough?
Yeah.
Is it taking its toll physically or mentally on you?
Oh, there was a point mentally on the train where the train pulled into a station in the middle of nowhere, and I was a bit down, doom and gloom. I needed to get all sorts out of my body, and it was a beautiful surrounding of where we were. I don't know what station it was, but it was gorgeous in the middle of Ireland. And I just thought to myself, this isn't right. This, you know what I'm doing to myself. I might just go live in a field. And there was a split second where you could hear, do you know the noise that I nearly bolted.
Squeezed it on.
I nearly bolted.
Really?
Left my life behind me. No one would have been able to know where I am, apart from people who got me on Find My Friends, but I would have turned that off quick.
Yeah, you're not an idiot.
Would have left. Would have gone.
I think that would
Stuck to it though, and then we did 10 pints on the Tuesday.
That's amazing. It sounds like a great trip, that.
Oh, brilliant.
I've never been to Galway.
You would love it. You would love it. So then I had to have the tricky situation of waking up on Wednesday and having to pull Valentine's Day out of my arse.
Right. I mean, let's be honest, that wasn't the only thing falling out of your arse that morning, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Presumably. So where's Becky in all this?
She's at home. Got home about midday.
Is she... What?
Oh, Domino's is here. Sorry, I just got a text.
Go on.
Well, Becky was calling me.
That's just a little nip towards an 9 out of 10 club there. Ethan, have you ever been to Galway?
Joe, I've never been to Ireland.
Have you not?
No.
We talk about Joe goes to Ireland, 5 times a year?
Well,
I'm surprised we've never mentioned this.
Well, you see, with Manisha's visa and stuff, we can't really travel around as much as I don't want to say the term normal people.
No, that's incredibly racist, so you wouldn't say that.
I would say the term the majority of others of this nation.
That's so much of a less difficult way of saying, actually, wait, what do you say?
Because you can't say the British public, can we?
Why?
Because you're not British.
Yeah, exactly. So compared to someone who's British, she finds it a lot more difficult to travel to and from Britain once she's got here.
Yes.
Which is shit, that, innit?
Oh, yes. Bad government.
But also, let's be honest, how long have you been with Manish for? 2 years? You've had a long time before that you could have gone to Ireland.
Well, we're coming to the realisation now that could be the next destination. Albania was offered to me the other day.
Albania?
Didn't really jump out at me too much. I thought, since we've never actually done a trip at all, Dublin could be the next thing to go. And I must say, I love a pint of Guinness.
There you go.
How was that padding, everyone? Was it good?
It wasn't padding. We got into the absolute depths and the bog that is, Ethan's relationship with his partner.
How was Valentine's Day?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen her yet as of recording, as of when this is going out.
Fucking hell.
But I will on the Friday, which was a few days ago. So I have seen her.
You're going to smooch your bloody chops off?
Oof.
Oof.
Is Valentine's Day... we need to come back to your Valentine's Day, by the way. Why? But before that, is Valentine's Day a thing in India? Does that exist?
Oh, yes.
Does it?
It's universal, Joe.
Is it? And is it on the same day and everything?
Yes.
No, hold on. So you've got away with Christmas because they don't celebrate in India. They celebrate Valentine's Day, though.
Yeah.
So did you send her flowers,
You
cards?
think you'd make a special effort? Because obviously, Manisha, whilst she doesn't celebrate Christmas, she's in a country that does, and she's obviously seeing on social media, and she's seeing all of her friends doing these great things for Christmas, seeing their partners, and she's thinking, I know I don't celebrate it, but I would be thinking, but it still would have been nice to see him.
Yeah.
But she didn't. So probably to make up for that, you've gone double bold with the Valentine's Day stuff.
Well, it's funny you say that, Joe, because usually when these things happen, I've done the opposite to what you've said. And that's the exact same case again.
The real bait and switch there. Thought he'd helped it out.
But listen, I'll see you on Friday. I've already seen her on Friday.
Yeah, we get it. We know we're recording a couple of days before Friday, man. It's Thursday.
I'll grab a plant.
You grab what?
A plant.
Grab her what?
Grab the bush.
Flange.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
What did you say?
No.
Bush.
Grab her bush.
I wouldn't.
Get a manscaped.
Yeah.
Oh, no. All fine there. All is well. I will buy a plant, a flower of sorts.
One flower?
No, maybe a more long-term stamina.
A more long-term flower.
Yeah.
Get her a conifer or something like that. Something that doesn't drop its trees in winter.
Plants are done.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
What?
Plants are done.
It's the end.
You never got into plants.
Yeah, because they're just fucking...
Oh, yeah, it's got some plants, I think, Joe.
They're so needy. So needy, plants. They die like that. Fuck them. Grow a tree or something. Anyway,
which is
what
a plant,
I did,
obviously.
I obviously knew I was away most of Wednesday, so what's that? Big bouquet of flowers landed at 11 o'clock.
Who's Big Bouquet?
Big Bouquet is a mate of mine, is his nickname.
Irish fella, funnily enough.
Came with one rose. And then I cooked... she, although doesn't eat meat, and I find this in a couple of people I know, loves black pudding.
Oh,
right, so she does eat meat then.
You'd think so. So, he's not another mate of mine. So, I bought 2... What are you laughing at?
Not 2 full black puddings.
2, well, 1 black pudding, 1 white pudding.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and what I did was...
I know what you did. Blindfold her.
No.
There's a black pudding and white pudding, and you're stood in the middle.
Yeah.
And she has to guess which one's which. Yeah. By the smell, it's not lewd.
Oh, God.
Awful. So what we did was I got home and cooked with the white pudding what do you mean?
This is fucking shit.
What do you want me to do?
You just cooked her a black pudding and a white pudding.
Excuse me? What do you mean? I'm cooking a meal. And then I went to the fishmongers and bought some fresh sea bass and some scallops.
Actually.
And then in the night we had like a little posh fish and chips dish where we had some fresh sea bass and I cooked her. But when I got home, I was hungover. Want to see this? You'd love this. Have a little bit of this. There's a fresh sea bass with a rocket tomato and basil salad, fresh olive oil, and they are little crispy potato bits that chop up and you air fry them.
Put that in. That actually looks fantastic.
It was stunning.
And that's a good quality.
And a bouquet of flowers.
Honestly, good meal. That looks lovely. Fair enough. It isn't shit. I take that back. But I would never get away with not being there, coming home from a lad's holiday on Valentine's Day. I'm surprised she wasn't pissed off at that.
Was she not annoyed at that? The FUM already, and you're only like, a year and a bit in? Yeah. Get yourself out for that FUM. It's weighing you down.
What do you have to do that?
Push yourself up and go, I'm strong.
Well, I'm strong. I'm going to
go. Disrespect her. It's not disrespecting, is it? When your best mate's birthday is on the 13th of Feb.
Okay.
which it is. Andy's is on the 13th.
And it's always going to be like that.
Oh my God, there's another day. So I had my best mate's birthday, pancake day, Valentine's Day, Galway trip. Oh my God, it's planned for that. But yeah, wonderful couple of weeks. Wonderful last week.
My Valentine's Day was lovely.
Yeah.
Chili masala on Edgeley High Street.
Chili masala. Yeah. Oh,
Make
where
sure you
should
go
we
down
take my loved one to a place I get heavy discount?
Heavy
And heavy discount is not another friend of mine. How romantic of Mr. Joe to take a 5-minute walk away from the gaff, a place where you bring your own booze, and they give you the rose, which they do, don't they?
What present did you get?
I got a big bouquet of flowers.
Oh, flowers, does that count, does it?
Yeah, what did you get?
Okay, right.
What did you get? Flowers?
No.
What did you get?
5 plates.
5 plates? What do you mean 5 plates?
Just got some new plates for the cupboard and that.
New
really
plates.
lovely.
So you got something for yourself, haven't you?
No,
Really,
she's using them.
Oh, so
you don't get to.
So when it's dinner time, you're gonna get served yours on the fucking table.
Very good question. For instance,
plates.
so you're telling me you don't get to look at and smell the beautiful scent that comes off those flowers, do you?
It's in
or
her
are they
desk
under her
room.
fucking eyelids? Them
You
flowers.
just bought yourself some plates.
You bought yourself some flowers, mate.
I not asked about the flowers.
Oh right, I'm not asked about the plates.
Oh yeah, don't eat off them then.
I won't. Don't look or be near those flowers or smell their beautiful, beautiful pungent
Can't
scent.
be asked with the flowers.
Right.
So you bought us some plates. Great.
So we went out for an Indian restaurant. No.
You went out for an Indian. You bought one, did you?
No, we went out for an
When's it
Indian. Went out for an Indian meal. It's already open. Beautiful.
Good in there.
8 poppadoms.
Nah.
A lamb chop curry. A garlic naan.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. It's a curry. Well, I mean, I've already done that. It's a curry with lamb choppy in it.
That sounds
Incredible.
nice.
8 poppadoms, lamb chop curry, garlic naan. We all know the rules. But again, it's a fantastic place where they treat you, and they recognise us from the channel, me from the channel.
Yeah.
But even the people who they don't, they treat like fucking
100%.
kings. The amount. Do you want more napkins?
What's the
Do you want some more
napkin
ice?
thing about though? Because I've got to say this for anyone who's never been there.
Right.
Every 2 minutes, you are asked, "Do you want another napkin?"
Yeah.
Or "Are you okay with your napkins?"
Yes.
Have they?
Got a job.
My theory is during lockdown they bought way too many. Do you know when everyone's stockpiling stuff?
PPE, innit?
Yeah,
Because toilet roll shortage.
Toilet roll shortage. Everyone's got what can get toilet roll napkins, and now they've got too many. They just need to give them away.
I think that's a possibility. But what I think as well is, especially for my dish, I'm eating a lamb chop with my hands, but it's in a curry sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm going through napkins at a rate of knots. I reckon depending on what you order, they come around with more or less napkins,
That's
depending
nice,
on
yeah.
how finger heavy it is.
So,
But it was delicious. Had some barges as well. Brought your own booze, which is fantastic. Which meant that the whole thing wasn't expensive at all.
Yeah.
And you can drink what you want rather than having to drink only the drinks on offer at any given restaurant. So I loved that. Then at the end, open your mouth, sir.
the Sambuca.
Sambuca.
Oh, okay.
You've
We need to take you
You've
from
seen the video, have you?
Yeah, I saw it on.
Oh, I saw the video, mate.
Yeah.
Just
Put
a
it
little
in.
bit of Sambuca. Pop that in.
Um,
And then out we go into the
I
night.
still think we should do the idea where we take over that entire restaurant.
Shout out
for a
to
night.
Abdul.
Do you know, put it in the description below if you'd be up for us lot taking over the entire restaurant.
And what
for
do we
one night.
do? Are we working in the back?
No, it's in like we just eat there and we have a party. Maybe do a bit of bingo. I'll have a DJ on.
This is a little bit
Poppadoms. And it's bring your own booze.
It's a bit Frank Sinatra Vegas in the 50s, this, isn't it?
Why would you do a song or two?
Yeah, I think we could do a little turn. And also, it's vaguely sort of gangstery. We just take over the whole restaurant and we just,
Well, because they got a deal on midweek, innit?
Yeah.
Actually, they got a fucking deal on midweek.
It's
What is
five-
it, 20 quid for a starter
so
and a main course?
So you get, it's 20 quid, but you get poppadom, starter, main course, side, dessert. 5 items for 20
Wow.
quid. But I couldn't do that
Honestly.
because you don't get 8 poppadoms included with that, do you?
No.
So I had to go my own way. But the mango chutney was refilled like that.
And so you got 5 plates. What did
Yeah.
you get in return?
What?
Did you get anything in
Oh
return?
yeah, she got me a bell. Huh? A new bell. You did one.
What's going on here? What do you mean?
It's a Guinness. You'll like it actually. It's from. So I always
What's it
like
for,
the
the
signs
front
and stuff
door?
from Guinness from pubs.
Yeah.
No, it's for downstairs. I put it in the basement. And basically,
You had to, so my question is,
what?
you said you got a new bell. Did you
Got a
have an
lot-
old bell?
No, well, this isn't. This is old
So
technically.
this is
So it's out of an old pub when they like knock them down and that. So it's like a Guinness bell,
nice.
like they have it on the bar or something. It's just part of the little downstairs sort of area.
When are you going to ring that?
I ring it all the time when I want snacks, chips, drinks, ding, 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 ding. When you need something,
That's
you just
mad.
ring
So
the
it's like a
bell.
last orders bell at a boozer.
Yeah, it's a last orders Guinness bell.
I DJ'd on Friday night, which was a good experience.
Where?
I did 2 gigs.
2 gigs
2
on one
gigs.
night?
Yeah. Well, I said I was to do 1 gig, which I thought was a charity gig. Turns out I was swindled. But
Why?
it wasn't a charity gig, it was just a normal gig. So I lowered my price, but fair play. He had me over. Not next time.
You're still charging for a charity gig though, eh?
Yeah, I get. I think it's 16 gigs for like 30 quid a month.
For the audio listeners. For the audio listeners, he's holding up his phone.
It's really good that.
Yeah.
Also, probably somewhere in the region of 500 times more expensive than any genuine plan for extra day.
I don't actually pay my phone bill because
Manisha pays it for your birthday.
No. I get my mum to do it.
God bless.
That's nice. Well, my first gig was a bit of a disaster.
Oh, no.
And at one point I was going to leave.
What?
There was my equipment's not match fit because I don't often DJ.
Is he talking about the penis now?
Nah, that's fit. That can do a whole season plus pre-season. So my equipment's
And
not
the
very
tournament
match
in the
fit.
summer?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. So I had to speak to a guy called Sean who listens to the pod, loves the show, and he's a DJ. He works hard
Sean
in
the DJ, Sean the
Liverpool and
DJ, Sean the
Warrington.
DJ, Sean the DJ.
And throughout this whole week building up to the gig, I had my equipment all ready, and I was going to have to take it in like a little mini suitcase because there's quite a lot of it. But then I bought this one little device which I thought was going to help me just be what I'd call lazy, and take this little device and leave my big mixer to one side, and that would help me just be able to carry everything in my little backpack, and I'll be on my way. Needless to say, I needed the mixer, and I ended up because they sort of planned everything for me to have a mixer in this brew dog.
It's in a brew dog?
Yeah, on a brew dog.
Wow, big corporate gig.
But,
And they said it was a charity gig?
No, the one after said it was a charity gig.
Okay.
And then this Brewdog one came up, so I said, yeah, I'm in town already. Anyway, I ended up having to move my equipment because it didn't work where the normal stage was. I had to go next to people who were playing ping pong. And let's just say I gave people some final warnings about how bad they are at the game of ping pong. I was trying to, get my tunes going. Bang! Smack in the face. I went, who was that? I was losing my mind at this point because I was stressed as fuck. So, be better, like that, be better. I was shouting at them, giving them instructions on how to work ping pong. Move more.
Yeah, use your feet for God's sake. It's not just in the arm.
And then some people just tried to hit me for fun, I think.
So they were peppering you with ping pong balls.
For 2 hours in Brewdog.
Do you wish you brought your little mixer?
Yeah, I wish you do. So Brewdog, if you're watching, eye me again. The tunes were good. They said love the tunes.
But just the fact that it was sort of interrupted by you going, fuck it, one more time. I'll serve up some fucking pain, let alone that bag of shit backspin bastard that you've just hit me with.
Yeah, and then one song I played was completely in reverse. Who did that? It was like a prank. I only clocked 30 seconds in. Fucking hell.
Do you know what I did once? Sorry to digress slightly. I once, when I was at uni, got asked by FC United of Manchester, the football club, to record their full match for them. And I recorded the full thing in slow motion.
How long was that video?
Honestly, it was hours. I was really confused. But yeah, I thought I left the camera on or something. But it was all
You just
slow
go on YouTube to watch the highlights. 60 hours?
60 hours.
That's not right.
Are you hungry?
Oh, just a bit, boy.
I know I am because the smell in the room, it is. What are you doing there?
Huh?
What are you doing? Cut to Joe. What's that?
What?
What is that?
Just a little amuse bouche.
Why are you dribbling? What is it?
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
Was
Was
it
it a lychee?
You ever had one?
Yeah. Nah, don't like him.
You ever had one?
I have had a lychee. Don't accuse me of not having a lychee.
You just asked me what it is.
It looked like a strawberry.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a
When
strawberry.
you peel a strawberry and there's a big white block inside. Anyway.
So what we're going to do today is I spotted on my TikTok that one of the big pizza chain boys have released a brand new menu. And we've not had a pizza from this place in a while. I think it was the Meat Feast that I think actually got in.
Somehow, the Meat Feast from Domino's ended up in the 9 out of 10 club. One thing that theoretically I can't believe happened, but in the moment it was right.
So we have got 3 new menu items from Domino's to try. The dessert will be for later, and I'll keep that as a surprise.
Part of their Easter range, isn't it?
It is. But guess what they've gone down of? They've gone down the world of pasta dishes being on pizza.
Oh, what?
No. So the first dish we're going to try is a lasagna pizza. Straight away, Joe, look at that pizza.
Yes.
I don't know what's lasagna about it. Ethan, come over here, mate.
Oh.
I don't know what's lasagna about
It's
it.
like mincemeat on it.
Yeah, I guess that.
A bechamel
mincemeat,
sauce.
tomato.
Have a
Is it-
slice of that.
I think the base is a bechamel, isn't it?
The base is a bechamel,
There
so
doesn't
it's
seem
not
to be
tomato.
a tomato in there, so that's where your lasagna's coming in. We'll have to
Ethan
take bites
James.
separately. So I'll go first. If you want to keep talking about it.
Greedy boy goes first, because he does. Let me have a look at it. The crust is still the same. I thought there might be something hidden in the crust. That's a bit of a disappointment. Domino's pizza, mate. Can look like a work of art, but I did see someone on social media saying that as soon as you take that final bite, there is nothing in your soul apart from regret. But do sponsor the pod. I'm going to go in.
So there is a bechamel / cheesy sauce there. There's no tomato sauce, which I love tomato sauce. I love the tomato sauce on pizza.
Yeah.
It's crucial for me.
What I don't really like sometimes is when chain restaurants, essentially what they do is they take ingredients they already have
Yeah.
and just create a different sort of layout to it,
Remaster it.
and then call it, we've got a brand new pizza. I don't know if I'm feeling this. I've got to be honest with you, Ethan.
Well, it works. I mean, lasagna on a... I love lasagna. And pizza as well is a great food, and they've put them together here.
Yeah,
You're joking. Is it a 9 out of 10?
I'd say... No, but it works. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it,
I don't mind it.
but it doesn't taste much like lasagna for me.
No. It's not lasagna enough.
No.
And to me, and obviously lasagna does have bechamel, but quite crucially, lasagna has a tomato ragu as well.
Yeah.
And this is lacking that completely. It's okay. I would never order it again. Absolutely not 9 out of 10. I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. Bang average. What you
5 out of 10 for me as well, unfortunately, Domino's. Now we move on to the carbonara pizza. Italians don't get mad. It's got mushrooms on it, and I know they don't like that.
Oh.
But this is carbonara on a pizza. Come on, what are you saying fuck off for?
Oh.
Going for
carbonara.
it. What are you
So
doing?
again, there is no tomato base to this. It is. I'll
No,
be honest, it smells like carbonara.
that was fucking well done.
I got wait. So it's bacon or ham. I think it's bacon
yeah.
with mushroom, and I guess like a cheesy sauce. It smell that. It smells exactly like carbonara.
It does smell like a sort of supermarket carbonara you stick in the microwave for 2 minutes. That one tastes more like a carbonara than the other one tastes like lasagna. The other one didn't taste like
completely
lasagna.
agree.
And I'm kind of enjoying it a little bit, but is it? Yeah, I don't know. It tastes like when you get the pasta dish and you stick it in the microwave, the carbonara there, which is creamy. By the way, I was a bit hungover in Dublin. I had what they called an Irish carbonara. The Italians would have fucking lost their shit.
What is it? Usually, and this is probably a racist or offensive thing, when something's dubbed Irish, it just means it's got a shot of whiskey in it. Presumably that wasn't the case.
No, they had like a Guinness stout sauce. No, they didn't. It was cream, chicken, and then every vegetable you can think of. Broccoli, peas, peppers,
That sounds shit.
red peppers. You know what I mean? Right.
This tastes like something I would have made at uni, where all we've got in is a naan bread and a carbonara microwave meal. So let's just cook them both and put one on the other. It's quite tasty.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by the fact that it tastes like a carbonara, even though in a real carbonara there's like 5 ingredients, so it's not hard to replicate.
Yeah.
But it's not a good pizza for me.
No.
It's better than the other one. Certainly a more faithful rendition of the origin meal. But as a food, it's not that nice, is it?
No.
It's like it's a shit carbonara on a Domino's base. Ethan?
What are you saying?
Well, obviously, carbonara is one of the shit pastas. And I must say though, on a pizza, ham and mushroom is very common. So is it that outrageous? The difference here is obviously they've got that bit of creamy sauce on. And again, it's not the finest of creamy sauces. And it gives me that, like you've said, maybe stewed or whacked in the microwave kind of feel to it. But I'm starving, and am I going to eat a little bit more after we stop recording? Probably.
There's nothing that says student ideas more. By the way, that's not in, is it? It's not in, is it?
No, it's slightly better than the other one. 6 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
No, it's worse. It's a 4.
Sure, it's worse than lasagna.
I love
Otherwise, is it
lasagna.
like this is definitely a student invention. I tell you what, this invention is that we're going to try next.
Okay.
It is during lockdown, everyone became a baker kind of invention, and this is the Domino's new cookies with a whole entire cream egg inside of it.
No
and
way.
I should be. Oh my God, go on me. Look, you can see the entire
Oh
cream.
my God.
Oh, you
Wow.
dirty bastards.
You filthy pig.
Right, who wants this? Come
Pig.
for it.
Come here.
Have that, Ethan.
So basically, the whole centre is molten.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the most indulgent things, because usually, and I respect them for this, they normally when it's like, oh, we've got the new cream egg McFlurry, or da-da-da, it's like almost the whole thing that it used to be, with it like little bits of chopped up cream egg in it.
Yeah.
This is a full cream egg stuffed into the dough of the cookies.
You're paying for a full cream egg, by the way, with £7 for 2. For a sweet tooth, that's delicious.
Fucking hell.
That is.
Oh my God.
That is very good. Ethan, take a bite of that. Big bite. I want to see you.
Well, I've got it here. Oh God, it's a messy fucker.
Make sure you get some of the egg in there, yeah?
Oh, I'm sure there's egg in there.
That is absolutely fantastic.
What are you saying? What?
Oh, it stings me teeth. Oh,
Sting me teeth.
oh, do you know when you have a sweet tooth and you get a sweet tooth?
What?
Do you ever get a sweet tooth?
And you have a sweet tooth.
Aye. Oh, that hurts.
Ethan, is that in the 9 out of 10 club?
Listen, I like the cookie. I feel that this is a good type of cookie. A cookie with filling. I'm a fan of a cookie with filling, I think, now. But this is just a bit much, isn't it? It's all calm, my tits.
Nah, to be fair, I would put that in the 9 out of 10 club.
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm not into that sort of stuff, but if I was in the mood for a cookie, I will think about that again.
Yeah.
I think that's 9 out of 10. That's fantastic. That's definitely worth trying. I
These
would
two
pass
are
on these,
interesting, yeah.
like we said with the hot milkshakes from Costa, pass on it. But if you're getting a Domino's anyway, definitely chuck the cookies in, even though they're a bit expensive. Absolutely delicious. 9 out of 10 for me. They're
worth trying.
Dessert.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Ethan?
I said it's worth trying.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think the other two are worth trying, do you?
No.
Maybe the carbonara just for the novelty.
Carbonara's
If you love
novelty.
carbonara.
Well, there's only one.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Right, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Do us a favour, subscribe to the Sloppy Joes. We've got some new looks on the way. We're very, very excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Very excited. Guests coming up as well. So just thank you very much for watching and just keep being sloppy.
Bye. Wave, Ethan.
Oh yes, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you again.
Oh, what was that?
I like that.
We'll see you again.